What's up, y'all? Today we're gonna be reviewing the movie Sinners, and don't mind the ham, but y'all, I'm excited for this one. I'm straight out the movie theaters. Now, I usually sleep on it and do the review the next day, but dude, this movie was so good, I just had to tell y'all. Man, let's get straight into it. Now, as you can see from my Letterboxd review, this is probably going to be my favorite movie of the year. I don't see any movie coming out that could possibly top this, except maybe Superman and or Fantastic Four, but we gon' see. Let's get straight into it. Everyone in this movie theater was acting their ass off. There wasn't a single performance that I could truly nail that was number one. Hold on, that's a lie. Michael B. Jordan, he literally played two different people. But besides the point, everyone in this movie showed up and showed out 110%. Speaking of Michael B. Jordan, he truly is the star of this film. Like, I know it's his film, but dude truly acted his ass off. This may be the film that gets him his Emmy and or like him and Ryan Coogler are kind of like the black Batman and Robin in this film shit. They're kind of like the black Christopher Nolan and Cillian Murphy, because Christopher Nolan always hires Cillian Murphy and Ryan Coogler always wants to work with Michael B. Jordan. And I can see that this relationship is going to be great for both of them. Now, it wasn't just Michael B. Jordan and Michael C. Jordan over here acting their tails off. It was the entire supporting cast and crew. If there was an award for the entire crew, aside from Movie of the Year, they should win it because they truly did. Without them, this movie wouldn't be nearly as good. And that's hand to God. Now, yes, the movie is beautifully shot. Now, yes, the actors were acting their tails out, putting on the performance of a lifetime. But what really took this movie from an A-tier movie to an S-tier movie is easy the music and sound design. Like, I can't even really say I'm surprised that the music and sound was so phenomenal, because all of Ryan Coogler movies, from Black Panther to Creed to this one even, have amazing music and sound. Like, I don't know who he has doing his music for these movies, but he should never switch it up because they clearly know what they're doing. Now, what I really loved about this film, and it's kind of personal, if you don't like that, you can move around, is the fact that we finally have a black fantasy movie made by us for us. This is not to say black people haven't been in that setting before. We have. It's just the fact that it's kind of like that old Denzel Washington quote. You wouldn't get Martin Scorsese to produce or direct Schindler's List, and you wouldn't get Steven Spielberg to direct or produce Goodfellas. It's a culture thing, and we finally have something made by us for us, and that's what I really, really held on to and loved about this film. Now, I know for some of y'all just like yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. The movie couldn't have been all that good. There had to be some weak points. So to answer your question, yes, the movie did have one weak point. Like, I don't want to call it the weakest point in the film, because it wasn't really the weakest point in the film, but the weakest point of the film was probably its action. Like, saying the action is the weakest part of the movie is kind of a reach, because again, this movie doesn't have a lot of flat out action, I would say. So saying the movie has weak action is like, if the entire movie is a 99, the action is probably a 95. You feel me? Like, is it really, it's the weakest part, but is it really that weak? You see what I'm saying? And with all that being said, Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler, Sinners, is in theaters, and it's a 10 out of 10 smash hit. Do yourselves a favor, spend that $15 and go see it in theaters. Like, your TV will not do this movie justice, so y'all, I would just spend that 15, that little 25 on popcorn and some drinks, and just go see it in theaters, because this movie is truly an experience, and y'all have got to go support it. But hey, it's been David. See y'all later.